I'm ashamed to say it, but I used to be pretty anti-Scooby-Doo. I thought anyone who liked Scooby-Doo had to be under the age of 9, and with severe brain damage. Okay, it's not like I hated the Scooby-Doo franchise, I just thought it was geared towards younger kids, and that it was boring and sucked. Scooby-Doo? More like Scooby-Doo-Doo. But obviously if you read the title of the video, you know the M. Night Shyamalan plot twist that's coming. So here it goes. I was wrong. The earth is flat. Also, Scooby-Doo kinda slaps. You see, I'm actually the victim here. A victim of having bad memory. Scooby-Doo was a show I hadn't seen since like middle school. So from my vague memory of it, I just remember it was a bunch of not that interesting people that solved mysteries made for children. Except for the live action movie with Freddie Prinze Jr.
Hey, I can look at myself naked.
Oh, brother.
That movie was slap your cheese good. That's a real term people say. But anyways, I thought Scooby-Doo was lame and childish. And in many ways, I was wrong. It all began in the year October 31st, 2023. I put on Scooby-Doo Zombie Island just to play in the background while I was in the kitchen cooking spaghetti. But it was so good that every time I had to pause it when I went back into the kitchen to check on the spaghetti. Scooby-Doo Zombie Island is actually really good. And the reason it's so good is that it's made by people who are actually good at making movies. Really, anything can be good if it's made by people with talent. And that movie was. And that's the part my memory conveniently left out. I forgot the actual movies. I judged the entire franchise based on what I vaguely remembered about the animated movies, which was almost nothing. Turns out, memories of a 10-year-old, not very reliable. Also, I should mention this real quick. This isn't a video essay on why Scooby-Doo is good. And not because I don't know how to make video essays, that's not why. I'm going to save why I made this video until closer to the end, because first we need to talk about the big dog. The big cheese, if you will. So Scooby-Doo Zombie Island is great. Top tier Scooby-Doo. But if you thought the story ended there, then you, my friend, were misinformed. Misinformed and lied to. Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated was a series that ran from 2010 to 2013. And they must have advertised this thing on like a single billboard in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle, because the only reason I know the show exists is because I saw it while I was randomly scrolling through the kids section of Netflix. If you're a Scooby-Doo purist though, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated might not be your cup of cheese. It's a different take on Scooby-Doo, much like the 2002 live-action movie with Freddie Prinze Jr. was different to the cartoons that came before it. The Mystery Inc. series is a lot more comedic than your average Scooby-Doo. They also spend a lot less time on the mystery itself and more time on the characters. I'm not going to mention a single detail about the Mystery Incorporated series. Honestly, I feel like saying it was funny and good might have already spoiled it for you. Like I mentioned before, I found the series by just randomly scrolling through the kids section of Netflix, so I had zero expectations for it whatsoever. And being surprised by how good this show that I knew nothing about was is a pretty rare experience nowadays. And that's an experience I just took away from all of you. You're welcome. So back to why I made the video. I made this video for one reason and one reason only. Because the live action Avatar The Last Airbender series got renewed for 2 more seasons. That means eventually there'll be more seasons of that atrocious show than there will be of Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. And that really bothers me. So yeah, I just wanted to tell people about that genuinely great and much better show that didn't get half the attention of that absolute abomination. Anyways, I'm going to give Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated an 8 out of 10. And to put that into perspective, Kim Possible would be like a 10 out of 10. And a 9 out of 10 would be... I'm going to give Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated a 9 out of 10. The video is done now. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, please give it a thumbs down. Subscribe if you want to see more.